David Duval is one of the most consistent and successful players on the PGA Tour. Millions admire his golf swing for producing laser-like iron shots and 300-plus yard drives. David Duval is on top of his game and on top of the golf world. What's put him there is his dedication to precision and practice. What you're about to see is how David has made momentous improvements in his game and how you can do the same.
Very few days do go by that I don't swing the Momentus at some point during the day. It has only helped my golf game, and I think it can only help everybody else's golf game.
David beat the best players in the world in the 1999 Players Championship, and today we are back at the TPC at Sawgrass, the site of his stunning victory, one of many of his so far spectacular career. Hi everybody, I'm John Walls, and today we're here to introduce and demonstrate an exciting new swing trainer that is so effective and producing such dramatic results that it's currently being used by more than 100 players on the PGA Tour. Now, never before has a product so quickly captured the hearts of so many players than the Momentus swing trainer. And one of those players is David Duval. After I've been working out, maybe after a day where I don't feel like I've played so well, as opposed to hitting a lot of golf balls, I'll swing Momentus, and it kind of helps me get back where I want to be, get back in that groove that I feel like I need to be in to hit the ball well and play well. One of the nice things that I personally enjoy about the Momentus is that when I do swing it, I feel my muscles working because of the weight. The muscles are having to work a little harder than they would normally on a regular golf club, and so I can actually feel my muscles working swinging the club. I can feel how they should work and how they should feel when I'm swinging a club. I don't get approached by a lot of the people, because a lot of the reps on tour, because they know I don't switch clubs. I stick with what I have, and I like the clubs I use. And so I actually kind of felt it was kind of funny situation, because I had somebody coming up who I'd never seen before, never seen him on tour, didn't know what was going on, and he said, "I got a club for you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure. Everybody's got a club for you, you know." And lo and behold, it was something I had been looking for, was a heavier club, and so that's the day I was introduced to the Momentus. So I've been using it many years now, and I believe in the product very much. It proves it's not some gimmick that people are just trying to sell. It's something that's beneficial to tour players, and if it's beneficial to them, I believe this could be beneficial to most everybody. I think the Momentus is a great alternative to pounding balls for an hour or 2 hours. You know, you have it lying around your house, and each time you pass the coat closet, you grab it and swing it a few times. Throughout the course of a month, a year, 2 years, whatever it may be, you're going to have swung that club, the Momentus, thousands of times, and it's only going to help to groove the swing that you're looking for. It's very rare that you see gimmicks and gadgets on tour. You're only going to see things that have proven themselves to be beneficial to the players, and I think that's why you don't see stuff. And that, in the same breath, is the reason you see a lot of Momentus golf clubs. It's been a long time that I've been using it. I certainly feel like it's helped me improve. It's helped me become more aware of my golf swing and what's going on in my golf swing, and I don't go anywhere without it. It sounds silly, you know, it's kind of like credit cards, I guess, but I just use it everywhere and rely on it very much.
Hi, I'm Jim Sorensen, developer of the Momentus Swing Trainer, founder and president of Momentum Golf. What I'd like to do today is walk you through the recommendations for use to ensure you're swinging the Momentus properly, so you can start playing some of the best golf of your life. The Momentus is a very simple tool, yet produces dramatic results like no other swing trainer ever developed. That's why we've got over 100 players on the PGA Tour who swing the Momentus virtually every day. The Momentus works equally as well for amateur golfers. To this date, we have over 100,000 amateur golfers around the world using the Momentus to improve their games. The Momentus Swing Trainer is a patented and uniquely weighted golf club whose weight is evenly distributed throughout the entire club shaft. As a golfer swings the Momentus, the evenly weighted shaft generates momentum, forcing the club to swing along a balanced and on-plane swing path. The added weight develops muscle memory, or feel, for swinging the golf club on the proper swing plane, so the same swing is easily duplicated with a standard golf club. Swinging the golf club on a consistent and proper swing plane is the easiest way to ensure you'll be hitting the ball longer and more consistently than ever before. Let's take a look at how to maximize the benefits of swinging the Momentus. We'll start first with the grip. The first step to ensure you're swinging the golf club correctly is to hold the golf club properly. We fitted the Momentus with a molded training grip that fits David Duval's hands perfectly, so you can trust that you're gripping the golf club properly each time. Place your left hand on the grip with the left thumb on the right side of the yellow arrow. Then place your right hand on the grip with your right thumb on the left side of the yellow arrow. You can either overlap or interlock. It doesn't matter. Initially, your hands may feel a little awkward on the Momentus training grip, but after a couple of swings, they'll adjust and begin to feel as though they're working as a unit. Now that you've taken the proper grip, hold the Momentus out in front of you parallel to the ground. Take a shoulder width stance and stand straight up and down. I'm going to show you a simple and effective way to assume the correct posture every time. First, what you want to do is push your hips back, bending at the waist. It will feel like you're pushing your rear end out behind you. As you do this, the weight of the Momentus will naturally drop your arms down into a balanced position, holding the Momentus off the ground several inches. The Momentus was designed shorter than a standard golf club, so it is to be hovered at address. From this position, simply flex your knees. You'll feel your weight centered on the inside of your feet and centered between the ball and heels of your feet. In a matter of seconds, you've mastered the correct grip and posture for swinging the golf club effectively every time. Now I'm going to walk you through the best way to swing the Momentus to ensure you're gaining the maximum benefits it has to offer. We're going to follow what's called the momentum drill. From this address position, don't make your backswing, but swing the Momentus ahead of the ball 18 inches to generate added momentum for the backswing. You'll feel the added weight of the Momentus naturally hinging your wrists as you make your backswing. Don't fight it, but allow the momentum of the club swinging to swing the Momentus to the top of your backswing. If you've restricted your wrist movement in the backswing in the past, it may feel as though you're picking the club up with your right hand as you swing to the top. Again, don't fight it, but allow the natural momentum of the backswing to set the club perfectly at the top of your backswing. Hold the Momentus at the top of your backswing for 5 seconds to ingrain a feel for this balanced position. You'll notice that if I lay the club off at the top, the Momentus feels heavy and awkward. If I cross the line at the top, it feels unbalanced and awkward as well. The Momentus will set the club perfectly at the top of your backswing, parallel to your target line each time, ensuring that it feels balanced and secure. Now I'd like to point out one important key regarding the top of your backswing. The left wrist should be slightly cupped at the top. It is cupped in the same way it started at address. It is not flat like some supposed experts recommend. Forget about this flat left wrist at the top nonsense. The left wrist should be slightly cupped at the top of your backswing. We'll see why this is so important in a couple of minutes. So it's really simple to make the perfect backswing every time. Swing the Momentus ahead of the ball to generate added momentum, and then make your backswing. The evenly weighted shaft of the Momentus will swing the club back along a proper swing plane, setting the club perfectly at the top each time. You'll notice that if I took a normal swing from a stationary position at address, I could pick the Momentus up, take it outside, I could pull the club way back to the inside, I could make all sorts of bad swings. But by swinging the Momentus ahead of the ball to begin with, I eliminate the potential pitfalls of making a bad backswing. Again, by swinging the Momentus ahead of the ball to begin with, I ensure the club swings back along the proper swing plane every time, setting the club perfectly at the top of the backswing. Now from the top of the backswing, let's get the Momentus through to a balanced finish facing the target. Many golf experts recommend pulling the club down to start your downswing. What I'd like to do is show you an effective way to square the club face up each time, ensuring that you hit the ball longer and straighter than ever before. The error in pulling the club down from the top is that a golfer gets jammed on the downswing. In a similar way, a baseball player gets jammed with an inside pitch. The pitch is to the inside of the plate, the batter gets handcuffed, his arms are bent, and he's only able to make a check swing. This is what happens on the downswing if you pull the club down. The club comes down, the hands haven't released, the right arm stays bent too long, and centrifugal force causes a golfer to scoop the ball, throwing the club head ahead of the hands, opening the face, and creating a weak and high slice, or even sometimes a smothered pull hook. The late release is an illusion. It has all of us confused and frustrated trying to achieve it. The more we hang on trying to release the club late, the worse we scoop the ball, or have to manipulate the club head at impact to hit the ball straight. Now regarding what I'm going to say next, I want you to hang in there with me because I'm going to show you how to deliver the club face squarely to the ball every time, ensuring the longest and straightest possible ball flight. While watching world-renowned golf instructor Peter Croker give a lesson at the Golf Europe show in Munich, Germany, I realized an important point of how to start the downswing to ensure the club face is square every time. Don't pull the club down, but push it down with the right side as you shift your weight off your back foot. Now I know everybody is going to say, if I push the club from the top, I'll start casting and coming over the top, making things worse. Trust me, you won't. It's not pushing the club way out here, it's not casting, but pushing the right hand down at the ball. Watch what I'm talking about. As you push the right hand down at the ball, the right arm gradually straightens. The left wrist rotates and flattens, ensuring the club face is square at impact. There is no way to scoop the ball. This type of motion guarantees the club will be swung with the greatest possible power, authority, and accuracy. The club face will be square at impact and for 12 inches past impact as the right arm finally straightens fully, creating a flat spot for 12 inches past the ball. After this point, then the arms and hands rotate, swinging you through to a balanced finish facing the target. A great way to practice this move with the Momentus is to swing the Momentus to the top of your backswing, and from here, take your right hand and push it down at the ball. Your right arm will straighten, the club face squares up at impact. Your right arm continues to straighten for 12 inches past the ball. Your arms are straight, the club face is square, the ball flies straight down the line. Look at any great ball striker on the PGA Tour, and they're in this position 12 inches past the ball. This is how the best players in the world get there. Whether they know it or not, this is what's happening. Repeat this drill 10 to 15 times a day to ingrain a feel for this motion. This downswing motion, coupled with a swing that's on plane, is the key to squaring the club face up perfectly every time, allowing you to hit the best shots of your life. Now let's talk about the 3 recommendations for use. First, swing the Momentus 10 to 15 times a day, 3 to 4 times a week at home, always following the momentum drill. This will build the feel for swinging the golf club on plane, increase your flexibility, develop strength, all the while increasing your club head speed. If you like, you can swing the Momentus more than 10 to 15 times a day. The more you swing the Momentus, the more you improve. Secondly, the next time you head out to the driving range, take the Momentus with you. Alternate swinging the Momentus 5 times with hitting 5 range balls with a standard club. Repeat this procedure throughout your practice session to ensure you're continually grooving the proper swing and making the most out of your practice time. Don't waste your time hitting one of those jumbo yellow baskets of balls. You'll only be ingraining your old bad habits. Alternate swinging the Momentus as you hit range balls. Finally, if you catch yourself rushing out to the golf course for a round of golf with no time to hit practice balls, swing the Momentus 10 times prior to teeing off. This will immediately loosen up your muscles and ingrain a feel for swinging the golf club on plane. Remember, the Momentus was designed for making practice swings only and not for hitting golf balls. Let's go over several drills with the Momentus that will benefit your golf game. First, there's the momentum drill. We talked about this earlier. Hover the club off the ground 3 to 4 inches, swing the club ahead of the ball 18 inches, and then take it up to the top. Hold it here for 5 seconds, then swing it through to a balanced finish facing the target. Repeat the momentum drill 10 to 15 times a day, 3 to 4 times a week to ingrain a feel for swinging the golf club on plane. Then there's the downswing drill. Again, swing the Momentus ahead of the ball, take it up to the top, hold it here for 5 seconds, and from here, take your right hand and push the club down at the ball. Stopping 12 inches past the ball, your right arm straightens, the club face remains square. Swing it back up to the top, and again, pushing the right hand down at the ball, swing the Momentus to a point 12 inches past the ball. Then there's the half wedge drill. That dreaded half wedge that so many people have a hard time hitting, the Momentus will help you with that. Again, take the Momentus at address, swing it ahead of the ball 12 inches, and then just swing it back to a point about halfway back here. Hold the Momentus for 5 seconds, swing it through. Go back to address, swing the Momentus ahead of the ball, back up to a point halfway back, hold it, swing it through. So when you pick up your own wedge, what happens is you've ingrained a feel for just swinging the club back to that position. You take it back and bang, you're right there, perfect. Then you swing it through, ensuring that you accelerate the club through the ball. So again, swing the Momentus 10 to 15 times a day, 3 to 4 times a week. The more you swing it, the better you get. And again, the momentum drill ahead of the ball, up to the top, hold it here, swing it through. The downswing drill, ahead of the ball, take it up to the top, swing it to a point 12 inches past impact. Then the half wedge drill, right to here, through to your finish. The club may feel a little light when you switch over to a standard club, and a way to trick your body into feeling the natural weight of the club is to flip it upside down and just make 2 or 3 swings and through, back and through. What you're doing is you're tricking your body into feeling the weight of the golf club. So when you take your normal grip now, it feels normal. Feels like it did when you first picked it up. So as you follow these 3 drills, the momentum drill, the downswing drill, and the half wedge drill, you'll ingrain a feel for swinging the golf club properly and begin hitting the ball better than you ever have in your entire life. There are other models of the Momentus swing trainer that you need to be aware of. For instance, the Momentus driver. The Momentus driver is ideal for building a feel for swinging the driver in fairway woods properly. It is available in different weights and lengths for golfers of all ability levels. Then there's the Momentus Traveler. The Momentus Traveler is a 2-piece model that disassembles in the middle into 2 easily transportable pieces 15 inches in length. It is ideal for taking on the road and stows easily in any briefcase or carry-on. The Traveler measures 30 inches but weighs 40 ounces, the same weight as the men's iron. It doesn't matter that the Momentus Traveler is even shorter than a standard golf club. Follow the same recommendations for use using the Momentus Traveler as described earlier. Finally, the Momentus Putter. The Momentus Putter is designed to give a golfer a feel for making a pendulum stroke time after time after time. The weighted shaft of the Momentus Putter swings back and through along a perfect path like a pendulum of a grandfather clock. The weight ingrains a feel for the proper stroke, so the same pendulum stroke is easily duplicated with a standard putter. Hold the Momentus Putter off the ground 1/4 of an inch and start making practice strokes back and through in a continuous motion. Make 15 to 20 practice strokes, then swing your own putter to feel the same pendulum stroke. It's like magic for developing a soft touch and a pure stroke. Alternate swinging the Momentus Putter on the putting green with hitting putts with your own putter to maximize your practice session on the putting green. The Momentus is remarkably easy to use and extremely effective. Just 10 to 15 swings a day, 3 to 4 times a week, will get you hitting the ball more consistently than ever before. And remember to follow the recommendations for use as stated earlier. Swing the Momentus at home 10 to 15 times a day, 3 to 4 times a week. Alternate swinging the Momentus with hitting balls with your own club when you're on the driving range. And use the Momentus to warm up prior to playing. At Momentum Golf, we have the perfect model of Momentus swing trainers to help you improve your game. Whether it's our Tour iron, our Momentus driver, our Traveler, or our Momentus putter. We're committed to offering you the greatest advantage possible to begin playing the best golf of your life. If you have any questions regarding your Momentus swing trainer, or you're interested in ordering additional clubs, you can reach us via the internet on the World Wide Web at www.momentumgolf.com or email our customer service department at customerservice@momentumgolf.com. If you don't have access to the internet, you can call us at 1-800-524-6068. More than anything, my desire is that you put the Momentus to work for you, so you can start enjoying playing some of the best golf of your life.
To get more information on world-renowned golf instructor Peter Croker's methods or register for one of the Croker golf schools around the world, visit them on the internet at www.crokergolf.com.